Hey guys, well, I was supposed to do this a very long time ago, and here is the 1994 Galoob Micro Machines Endor playset. So this is what it looks like out of the box. I am sorry I didn't get to this. I originally did this video a few months ago, and it came out really bad. My hand was in the way. So this is it set up. And I did some research. There were two packaging releases. There's a 1997 one and a 1994 one. The packaging that I have in part one is the 1997 version. I'm assuming they re-released a lot of these play sets or some pieces from this line back in 1997 due to the special edition coming out. And I got the 1997 version, but in the instructions and on the toy itself, it still says 1994, and I still say it's from 1994. Can't believe this is 20 years old already. I had this as a kid, and I pretty much lost everything. I think the only thing that I had left was like the Stormtrooper and Boba Fett, and I only had like 2 or 3 logs. This comes with 5. So there's your typical 90s gimmick things on your micro machines. One of my favorite features on this, you could stick Wicket here, and also the figures you could move around. You could reenact the log scene, which I just think is awesome. This is pretty cool. Watch this. Can knock him over it, knock over the Stormtrooper, but anyways, and you get Yoda, you get Wicket, you get a Stormtrooper, and you get Chewbacca. I never understood why they put Boba Fett in here. He was never on Endor, but maybe it was a way of Galoob to get you the other play sets. And Yoda makes sense because you see him. Well, I don't want to spoil it, but in Return of the Jedi, he does appear on Endor. I'm not going to tell you how if you haven't seen Return of the Jedi, but yeah, I think maybe they threw in some figures that weren't on the planet just so you could buy more Micro Machines stuff. Another feature on this, it's very gimmicky. Actually, should have made the treetops higher or whatnot, but it somewhat works. And what you can do is you can press these tips on top of the tree logs, and you could have these other logs swing. So let's see if it works. Oh, did it the first try. Wow. Sometimes it's a hit or miss, and what I just found out was you have to kind of twist these very carefully so you don't rip the rope on here or the string, and that's how you can knock it over. Since we did that, I might as well try to knock over the Stormtrooper. I don't know if it's gonna work, but whoops. Let's try this. Let's see. And here's another one. On point. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I like how it's small. I particularly got this one because I wanted to get the Power of the Force Endor bunker, but it kind of looks kind of big and clunky. It's cool, but I feel like you're not getting a lot. I mean, with this, you're getting like part of the forest. So my near future pickup to go along with this would be a vintage Ewok Village playset from 1983. But so yeah, this is the playset. I gotta say though, Galoob, I didn't really appreciate them back in the day. I had a lot of the stuff. I thought it was really cool, but they were just so well made. They painted these figures very well, so paint wear is pretty much near impossible. You would really have to bang these up. Also, they're kind of sought after Micro Machines. There are some Star Wars pieces based on the original trilogy, and even with Episode 1 that are very expensive. I know some Episode 1 playsets and vehicles go for over $100, or, you know, in the $50 to $100 price range, even higher, because around that time Galoob was going out of business, and episode 1 was their last line of action fleet, or as they would call these pieces, or micro machine play sets, to really go out in full force, not along with just the die cast vehicles, the vehicles that could fit the micro machine figures. So it's kind of funny that I found out there's actually something valuable from episode 1, since a lot of those toys you can still get it for retail as you did 15 years ago, which I still can't believe. So the last thing I wanted to show on here, and one other thing, is we could reenact the Scout Walker when the logs trip it over. It's not strong enough, but you know what? I got some time left on this camera, so let's do it again. Okay. Sorry about that. So the other thing, as I'm setting up these logs, the other cool thing about this playset is that the treetops are removable, which I think is really cool. So when I want to store this, you know, it can come apart. So, which I think is really cool. Let's try it one more time. No, wow. This thing is pretty sturdy. Let me try it another way. Hold on. No, okay, well, like I said, it's gimmicky. At least it pushes it. But, yeah, so this is the Endor playset. Really cool piece. You definitely should pick it up. Got this for like 15 bucks on eBay. Let me try this one more time. I'm really insisting here. Man, I tapped it myself. Let's try it one more time. Yes, it finally knocked it over. So yeah, got this for like $15 on eBay. I could have gotten it maybe for 20, but this is very easy to pick up. If you're lucky enough, you could get this for like 10 or 11 bucks sealed if you really look hard enough. But that's what I love about these pieces. They're not really being chased after. They have a lot to offer. You know, they're pretty much considered vintage now. Also, the company is no longer around, so it's on the same page as Kenner. What else could I say about this? And they're really cool, and they don't take up that much space on your shelf. So, and there's something in the scale that you couldn't do with the larger scale Star Wars items. So, yeah. So take care. Check this piece out. Pick it up if you're interested. There's a really cool thing to have next to your other Return of the Jedi toys. So yes, and thank you, and have a good day.